Okay, welcome back, guys. So this is gonna be the continuation of our trading challenge. This is part 82. We currently have 81,000 in our account. We did start on 10,000, so that's over an 8x return on our account. Currently have 44 positions open, and we will go through them shortly. I'm gonna check out the P&L analysis because not many people actually show you, if any YouTubers show you their track record. So this is for the last 150 days. This is when we started the account. You can see the cumulative P&L, and this is, been 4 months trading, about 4 or 5 months trading. And you can see our cumulative P&L has been a pretty steady rise up. And you can see today's P&L, last 7 days, last 30 days, up 28K. So very, very strong results. This is the last 30 days, last 7 days, last 60 days. I like to start off with this because this is actually my account. This is not a demo account. You see a lot of YouTubers showing demo accounts, fake accounts, or just simple, one position. They'll just flex on you, but actually if you look at their overall P&L history, it's going to go down only, right? Everyone can make money on one trade. So let's do a quick analysis of what we're doing with the account and the plans on the market. We're going to look at the market. Quick announcement is that I've implemented live position tracking on my Telegram group. So all of these trades, you can see all of my open positions in real time, and you can see me increasing, decreasing, or entering, exiting new positions. So as an example, let's say I'm in a Pyth long. I'm going to go ahead and close it. I just implemented this, so it takes about 30 seconds to send the alert, but I'm going to increase the speed, so it's going to be instantaneous in a few minutes. But there will be a signal coming up on here in the next 30 seconds of me decreasing the Pyth position. And also, if you want to see all of the positions, you can just type in, there we go. So you can see we got the alert, decrease long position, sold 820. This is the new size. And we can also type in positions, and we'll get access to all of my updated account equity, all of my positions, the direction, the P&L, and the unrealized P&L below. So if you want to get access to this, follow the instructions below each of the videos. You just have to make an exchange. You just have to make an account on one of the exchanges that I work with. So MEXC or Bybit, trade on there. And then you can send me a DM on Telegram or Twitter. The links are all in there, and I'll give you access to the Telegram group. And you can also have access to all of my custom indicators that I use for my macro trades as well. Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's take a look at the exposures. So the biggest position I have is hype. Okay, so let's analyze hype. Okay, so on the daily, and all of these are drawn automatically, right, by the indicators, which makes things nice and easy. So I think hype is at a decent level. You can see the reaction on this orange EMA has been pretty good. So I think accumulating anything around this level is good. Also, if we get a swing below the previous weekly low, so this blue line, that would be a very good buying opportunity, right? 13% below. But I do think that's less likely. I think more likely we'll just chop around here before going higher. Right, we have AIoT, which, let's have a look. It looks like we're just consolidating on AIoT. So I'm holding my long. I've got MU. So we made good money on that actually. So we're up 2.2K. We've already taken profit 2.3K. So let's have a look at that coin on MU. Okay, so yeah, on the 4-hour pretty aggressive price action. And yeah, it looks like we're just slowly pumping to the upside. Funding rate is still very negative, which I like. Well, actually, maybe I spoke too soon. It was negative. Let me refresh. Maybe we're gonna have to exit the position. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, it looks like funding rate is normalizing. So I am going to reduce exposure on this by half. We're gonna lock in half of those profits. There we go. And the message will appear here shortly. We can check that out in a bit. Okay. Yeah, there we go. It came almost instantly this time. So we took profit. We closed 3.5K. Okay, so we have MU that we closed. So the next position would be Pyth, which is not doing well. Let's have a look. Not a good trade, but that's just part of life. Can't predict every single trade. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Pyth price action. I think we are due a bit of a scam pump, but things are looking ugly. Yeah, things are looking a bit ugly. So I'm gonna stay in, I think I'm gonna stay in this position. I'm gonna actually cut half of it. Yeah, I'm gonna cut half of that position. Not been a good trade this. We've got an IP long as well. So let's have a look at that. Yeah, the IP long, I think we will hold. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to this. Otherwise, yeah, the sizes are smaller. So all of these, I think I'm going to keep on the books. SKL, let's have a look at SKL. I kind of like SKL. I really like this pattern. We had this swing low that we highlighted with this indicator. Then we broke market structure. Now this is an easy long with the invalidation at this level. I really like this pattern. Let's see if there's any shorts that we should be taking profit on. Let's see. Actually, let's sort by position size. There we go. Do we want to take profit on this? Let's take a look. 1000Y. Like, what the fuck is this coin? I have no clue. Not taking profit on it just yet. We have Cerebro, so let's take a look. Yeah, so Cerebro, I'm gonna take some profits just because price is dumped a bit. So let's close half of it. So we're gonna close short for half of that. There we go. Our leverage is pretty low now. I just checked. We are only 1.2x leverage on our equity. Just because the market, I don't really know what's going on. And actually on this note, let's analyze the market. So we got BTC, and that's the notification for our decreased short. So we've got BTC beneath the previous day's low again. So that's blue line. Actually, previous week's low, excuse me. This is the level I'm really interested in. Previous month's low. I'm going to add an alert here. And hopefully we get BTC coming to this level. If we do, I think we want to be buying it. And like we had here previously, the moving average, so the orange line, price is deviated beneath it. And we had the same thing happen here as well. So if prices do come down to here, wouldn't be surprised to see some sort of deviation. or wicks beneath the level. So that's kind of the level I'm watching. I think for alts to pump, we need BTC to behave and to have some positive momentum. At the moment, I think BTC is ranging, grinding lower, right? So nothing too exciting. On the other hand, yeah, ETH BTC is definitely stronger, and it has been for a long time now. So this was the entry thing over here, which I discussed on stream at this EMA, right? And then we had a market structure break here. Again, automated indicators showing us the levels. So a decent level to go along with invalidation being in this level. So ETH definitely stronger than BTC. Solana also very strong. I think the DART narrative has been driving its price action. Hype is just a strong project fundamentally. MNT, I haven't done enough research, but I think fundamentally there's a lot of interest from Binance. Link, it did look really good to me, Link, but then we are still at this level, which it is a good level, but the longer prices stay at one area, the more likely buyers are going to be exhausted. And this is, you know, coming to the fourth time now we're going to test this level. So less bullish now. ENA, I really liked. This is what I drew a few days ago. And actually, we had prices move exactly from there. But yeah, I don't think, outside of Hype and Sol and ETH and BTC, I'm really not interested in anything. More interested in Nvidia on dips like we just had now than on alts. And if those of you who did follow me for the last few weeks, months, I have been preaching to be buying gold on dips. You can see if you buy these liquidity zones from my indicators or just buying simply the moving averages, you would have had really, really good entries on gold, right? Really, really good entries. And it looks like we just broke up past the month's high. So it does really look pretty good. As long as we can continue grinding up on the daily, it looks like we have some sort of wedge, and it does feel like we're breaking out of it. So I do hope gold keeps on moving with its momentum. So I think that's it for now. As always, thank you for watching. I do hope some of you learn something from this. I try to be realistic and honest. That's why I show all of my P&Ls, all of my positions. That's why I made a bot to forward all of my trades in real time to the group. For those of you who are in it, if you do want to join, sign up, send me messages on Telegram or Twitter. And in the future, if there's enough demand, I will make a course of some sorts or start a proper trading group. But for now, if you want to join, it's an open discussion. I respond to messages. I send my market takes. And it's like anything, the more of you join, the more motivation I will have to add content and to be more active online as well. So it will take time to ramp up, but hopefully you guys can see that there is some proof there that this works. And I don't know a single channel which shows this level of transparency and detail. If there is, respond in the comments. Or if you have any actually suggestions on what you want to see, respond in the comments on YouTube. I'll go through the comments and aim to make the channel better for everyone. Cool. I will end the video now, upload it, I've changed thumbnails, experimenting, and I'll see you in the next upload. Peace.